Archiving started.
Hey everybody, this is Mark, your instructor. This is going to be the first in many WIMBA recordings videos that I'm going to be doing as we move forward. We're a few weeks into the course now, and some of you have been able to install Linux, install Nagios, and make a lot of progress. Others have not. Just to give you a bit of background, when this course was designed, it was communicated that students would have been through a Linux course and have advanced computer-related skills to be able to install the software, kind of set the stage, and hit the ground running. Some students are saying they don't know how to install Linux, or they've never worked with Linux. And as the instructor, I'm surprised because I was told otherwise by the administration. But whatever, it is what it is. So at this point, we'll just focus on getting Linux installed in Nagios and going from there. So in this first video, for those of you that already have Linux installed, this might not be worth your time. I'm going to do the Linux installation, starting with VMware and then Linux within VMware, as well as installing some dependencies that we need for Nagios. The next video that'll be put up will be actual installation of Nagios, followed by getting into the interfaces in the third video, and so on and so forth. So this video may not be as helpful for some of you. I know it will be for others. So bear with me. Over the next few days, we're gonna be adding. I'll be adding more videos as I go. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and share my desktop, and there'll be long stretches of this video where I'm going to walk away. I'm going to mute my mic because it's just installing Linux. And when you see that, you can fast forward just to skip it, but I'm going to let it run for the sake of consistency. And some people just like to watch things install. So if that's you, feel free to sit there and watch it. Otherwise, I recommend you fast forward, okay? So right now I'm just sharing my desktop. And there we go, full desktop. And minimize here. And I'm going to start by VMware Player. I download 255-328.052.exe. That just happens to be the most current one for Windows. So this VirtualBox, Virtual PC for Microsoft, which I don't recommend with Linux, it can be hit or miss. So I'm just partial to VMware Player, so no specific reason why I picked this other than I know it generally works with Linux as does VirtualBox. So it just takes a few minutes to actually, go through the install. So I'm just going to kind of let this go. Okay, so then I hit finish. I'm going to hit no. I don't think I actually need to restart it. At least I hope I don't. Okay, so I am going to why is this VMware player should already create? I must have downloaded the wrong version. Well, that kind of stinks. Well, I guess I'll use VirtualBox. That's my. Sorry, I got that right here. I already have that installed. Let me just work with that. I'm going to remove that because I don't need it. I'm going to hit New, and all the VM softwares work out about the same. So let's see, we're going to go to Linux, and I've got CentOS. I don't see it on here. We'll just say other Linux. I'll just say N458. That's our course number. We're going to give this 1024. We'll just use a gig of memory. We're going to create a virtual hard disk. I'm going to hit next. I'm going to do a virtual box image. There we go. We're going to select. I'm going to do 50 gig. I think that's plenty for what we need. Okay, and then let's see, settings. Let's see, advanced. What I'm looking for is to connect my CD-ROM to. Sometimes you can pick where you know how you want to connect it. And off the top of my head, I don't know where that is. All right, that's fine. I'll go ahead and start this up. Select a virtual optical disk file, so I'm going to choose a file, and let's see, I've got the 2 CentOS. I'm going to choose the larger one, DVD 1. I'm going to install. Okay, so this is just going through the installation phase here. Hit next. Pretty much all Linux distributions are similar. You might have to adjust this on the side here to fit it all in. Picks up my 50 meg drive. Yes, discard any data that's on there. The network, I'm going to call this lost Nagios. I'll just call this Nagios because that's our Nagios here. I don't think I want to be in New York. I am in Chicago, so I'm going to go there. Certainly pick your time zone. It should be appropriate for wherever you're at. It asks for a root password. I always recommend making this something that you will not forget. If you forget your root password, there are ways to recover it. It's complicated. You should have learned that in your Linux class. So I'm just going to make my password. It'll probably tell me, like, that's really bad. That's okay. For the purposes of this project, I want it nice and easy. Use anyway. So lowercase password. If this was a real life workplace system, clearly we would do something different, more complex. We're going to use the existing Linux platform, write changes to disk. So we're going to say we want to do basic server. You can certainly choose web server or one of these other ones, but we're going to just start with a basic server. You can choose additional software repositories. I don't really have any that I specifically care to use. I'm going to choose the option to customize now. I have the ability to add certain things here, and I recommend doing this. So I'm one of those guys, I like to install everything. So especially internet applications, internet browser, Office Suite and Productivity, let's see, system, Java's there, which we need. Networking tools on, Perl support we need. I'm not concerned. We could put printing client on. I don't normally print from my host environment, but I think that's good there. Databases. We don't have to worry about databases right now. Desktops. I will choose all of them because we are going to be working through the GUI as much as possible. KDE is fine. Some people will actually prefer that. Let's see. We don't need anything there, or load balancing. Under servers, we definitely want to add, let's see, we need a web server. We'll get to that. We need PHP. We'll install that later. Probably don't want to mess with any of that. That's fine. System management. Let's install all of these, especially SNMP. It's good to have that because we're doing network monitoring. We'll be learning about SNMP. Let's put in PHP support, web server, web servlet engine. Hit next. Checking dependencies. It's going to find out what it needs to run here. And I'm going to check out here for a little bit. I'm going to step away for about 10 or 15 minutes while this installs. So I'm going to mute the mic, and I will be back. Alright, sorry about that. So I'm going to go ahead and reboot now. It's finished. Okay, so then we go through the welcome screen and a couple of just minor formalities here. So I'll create a username. I'm going to use password again just because it's a test system and I don't want to forget my password. Date, time, all that looks okay. Finish, and away we go. So then the remaining part here is that we have to install some packages that we'll need to help prepare for Fedora. So I'm going to log in, put in my password. Okay. So I need to open up a terminal window, and let me find it. I use probably under System Tools, Console. There we go. Same thing as Terminal. Okay, and I'm going to type in. Now, Yum is used primarily with Fedora, but it should work here as well. So I'm gonna switch users. I'm gonna type in SU space -L and then put in my root password. If you notice, it went from market Nagios to root. Now I'm gonna do yum install httpd php. Oh, you know what? I don't have network. Let's see if that does the trick. That should. We can use Firefox here to test the internet. I think we're okay now, though. So you always have to pay attention to that. Let's see. Looks like we're getting out to the web. Let's go to something different. I always like loading a website that I think is a little bit different or unique, so I'll just do like chicagotribune.com. If that loads and it's current information, yeah. So I think we're good. All right. So if I hit the up arrow, that should return the last command. And now that I have internet access, it should go out and actually download what I'm after and install it. Okay. We'll let this run for a few. So it looks like we're done. It just went off the screen. There we go. I'm going to hit Y for yes. Looks like it's doing some updating, installing packages. So this is one of the challenges with Linux is that it's a little different than Windows. Windows, you could do Windows Update or download service packs, things like that. With Fedora, you have to be a little bit more in tune with the packages and the programs and applications you're trying to install. You can find all the information you need on the internet. You just have to Google the right question or the right information to find the right answer. And that's part of the skill you develop the more you feel and the more work you do. So, all right, let's see. Yes, it's all good. Yes to everything. Okay, so then we want to do yum install gcc glibc hyphen common. Yes. What we're after is Apache, PHP, the GCC compiler, and what's on the GD development libraries. Okay, and then last but not least, install gd-devel yes to download. Okay, so at this point we have now installed CentOS with some various packages, and we've installed the packages that are needed to support Apache, PHP, the GCC compiler, and the GD development library. So I'm going to stop the lecture at this point because this is a good place to stop for the first one. And tomorrow I'm going to record another lecture that covers the actual configuration setup of Nagios, setting up a custom user and things like that. And we'll start going down that road. So I understand that some of you still have issues with installing Linux and it's delaying your assignments, or you're having trouble with Nagios. I understand. I won't penalize for tardies. That's not to say that you can turn it in 4 weeks. You know, if something was due yesterday or today and it's not done because you're having these challenges, I completely get it. But I will post announcements for these videos, and I expect you guys within a week, say, to get through this and then start getting the assignments completed. So this is the first one. I will let you know when the next one comes out, which will probably be tomorrow evening, and then we'll go from there. If you have any questions about this video, please email me, text me, or call me. I apologize. Several people have called me. I've replied via email in many cases. I've been involved in some things the last 4 or 5 days, and I have had very little phone access during daytime hours, and it's been hard for me to get back to people during the day. So I apologize for that, but my availability should go up, from today going forward. So anyway, any issues, let me know. Otherwise, we'll see you online, and we'll talk to you soon as I add more lectures. Thank you.